Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your weekend reading. Let's see what's going on. Welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot for those of you returning. Welcome back to the channel, and for those of you who are new, welcome. I am Nicole. A little bit of a different angle. I'm going to try something else with the camera. I don't have a lot of space to like spread it out. You know, I want you guys to be able to see me shuffling and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, you can see me shuffling from here. But I'll show you the cards as we go if need be. So let's see. It's been a crazy week. I don't know about you all, but this week has been nuts in general. So it is what it is, right? We have the eclipse coming up tomorrow. We've got the full moon in Taurus happening. Happy birthday to my Scorpios out there. It's a great month for celebrating and Halloween and parties and dressing up and all that good stuff, right? So all right, so we're going to jump right into your reading, guys. Remember, this is going to be for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus cross watcher. If that is you, welcome to the channel as well. Let's see. What else? That's about it. If you guys are interested in personal readings, feel free to check out the description box below, as well as the About section of the page, and holisticallyzenwb.com for a full list of products and services. All right, so Aries, we're going to get started with you. 125. All right. So in light of all the heavy energy I feel like we've been dealing with this week, I decided to pull out these affirmator cards, and I think it was last week's weekend reading. I pulled these out. They're a little fun. It's just a nice quirky way, which is typically me, to address the energies that are happening. So yeah, we're gonna roll with it that way. So Aries, let's get started with you and see what it is that Spirit wants you to know. What is the date? Today's the 27th, so October 27th through the 29th. Remember, timing is fluid though. Whenever you tune into this reading, that's when you need to hear it. So, all right, let's see. Let's see. All right, for Aries. Clarity. Aries, I feel like you guys have been pushed. Or could be feeling pushed in a lot of ways. And it says underneath, don't take it personally. If someone starts to speak unkindly to me, I'll remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like maybe they just pooped their pants. Yeah, that's probably it. So these affirmator cards are cute. But Aries, on a serious note, I will say to you that it's just like, you may feel like the world is kind of pushing back at you at this time. And it's like, you know, you may be wanting a healthier experience. You may be wanting to feel better about certain things. But at the same time, it's like everything that you're coming into contact with seems to be some pushback, or something is happening that's making you feel like, you know, just heavy. It's heavy. It seems to be contentious. It seems to be opposing where it is that you're going or what it is that you're trying to do. With this clarity, stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or compost heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. So there, oh, it's hard to see that lighting. There we go. So there's the clarity card. I do think that you are trying to get clarity this weekend over situations in your life. I don't even know that it's a matter, Aries, of accountability so much as it is just everything just does not seem to be going the way you would like it to go in general. And that can be creating some confusion. There's a need to declutter, you know, the thought process. Don't overthink it. Don't overdo it. Just be in the moment. If you need a massive time out, it's the time to take a time out right now. So let's see what else Spirit has for you, Aries. Expand, slow down and expand, right? So, you know, you need to, you know, slow movement is movement. And I feel like, Aries, you're so used to getting up and going. Ask for help. Getting up and going that to have this contentious feeling surrounding you right now is making things a little more difficult. Ask for help. The first thing that Spirit brought to my attention was that there is a need for a greater perspective around a situation right now. And I want to say the situation, again, may feel like it's like tenfold for you. It's like everywhere you're going, there's roadblocks, there's speed bumps, there's some kind of stupid upheaval is what it feels like to me. And it's a very frustrating sense. So I would say reach out to people, you know, if you need to like kind of talk through it, essentially. Do that with the people that you know that you can trust, that are going to be supportive and say, listen, like, I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on here, and you need to just adjust, and you know, whatever this might be for you. But in order for you to get a bigger perspective of this, you're going to have to take a moment to step back and reevaluate the circumstances as to why the interactions between you and other people might feel so heavy right now. Healer of the ages, patience, and the sun. I'm just hearing, what do you want from me? Again, I forget what sign had that here a couple of weeks ago. What do you want from me? And I feel like you just don't know what to do. This could be kind of like a space of surrender, of like, Jesus, take the wheel, please. 555, just an hour on the timer. It's like, somebody else come in and do something, because I don't know what else to do. So there's a lot of frustration to me. And this patience is like the timing surrounding certain situations. When we find ourselves in that space of resistance, Aries, it's time to just, again, take a step back, to reevaluate, to take a pause. And maybe it's just you're feeling tired, you're feeling burnout, feeling just detached from a lot of things that are going on around you at this time. The Sun card in the future position is like, once you get to the other side of this clarity, harmony is going to be restored. Balance is going to be restored. It is going to make you feel better. And I feel like right now that's the only thing you can focus on, is what it's going to feel like to be on the other side of this situation right now. But it's also bringing, again, that clarity. That sun, you know, illuminates the things, and it helps to make things grow and flourish. But there's also something here that you need to understand from, and I don't want to say necessarily another person's perspective, but understand that Spirit's saying the resistance to the situation is twofold. So you could be feeling like it's everybody else around you at this time, or vice versa, that is coming in a contentious manner, but it is not just them. Maybe the energy that you're bringing to the table is just a little off, because you are feeling burnout and exhausted at this time. So, you know, take that time to rest and rejuvenate yourself, so that you can kind of start energetically beginning anew. Okay, let's just do a little bit of clarifying. Knight of Cups for Aries, please, this weekend. Spirit, the Magician. Some of your plans too may have been put on hold, and that could be part of this frustration, where maybe if you had some kind of I'm hearing dealing, so business dealing, you know, maybe plans to meet up with somebody or something like that, that you were really looking forward to, and you were really working hard at it to make it happen. You know, somebody else could have put a pause on this, and there comes that damn Tower card. But it's meant, you may be going into something without a full picture of what is transpiring behind the scenes. Yeah, it's like, I'm thinking there's a lot of mud and muck when it comes to your mental clarity here. You know, there's the clarity, don't take it personally. There's this not understanding, the Moon and the Queen of Swords. And, you know, I feel like this may be Spirit's way of slowing you down, so that you can see how there was issues in the past, almost like too good to be true. You know, this situation was like, oh, maybe this was like a massive job for you, or a massive uptick in something, is how you were seeing it. But at the same time, you're also recognizing that, or there's the need to recognize, maybe part of this grouchiness that you're feeling has to do with the fact that internally your soul knows that something's not quite right, and they're asking you to put the brakes on this before this massive Tower moment comes in. So it's, you know, rejection is God's protection kind of thing, Aries. So don't get too wound up in what it is that's going on. And to clarify, the Tower, the Nine of Wands, yeah, they're trying to protect you from some more upheaval, and things that are just going to, I feel like if you're involved in a business situation, or even in a friendship kind of situation, plans are going to have to be revised this weekend, whatever this is, because if not, it's going to feel you leaving drained. And the Page of Wands is new opportunities coming in, right? The growth, you're seeing some positive feedback from a particular situation, but is it going to be fully worth the investment at the end? Is like you're getting the bang for your buck kind of feel. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for you guys. But it's like, oh, well, I've been here, I've done this before, I'll put the work in. But I don't know that putting in that kind of work is what Spirit thinks is going to be best, because I think it's just draining your energy at this time. So just be mindful of that, okay? All right, Taurus. Oh, that was a long one. 10, 21. All right, Taurus. I hope you guys are doing good. All right, Taurus. Let's see what's going on here for you this weekend, October 27th to the 29th. Spirit for the sign of Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Apparently everything. There's 3 of these. Taurus, follow your heart, connection, and magic. I feel like despite this, you may be kind of like living your vibe right now with this eclipse. Interestingly enough, this full moon, I feel like a lot of you, if you're into the ritual aspect, doing like full moon cleanses, celebrating this particular season of Halloween and such, or you're just, if you're dealing with a Scorpio or you've got Scorpio placement in your chart, you could just be in a very celebratory kind of mood. 11:11 on the clock, Taurus. I just heard Spirit saying they're coming through for you, so I don't know what that's about. But follow your heart and connection. I do feel like you are maybe intermingling with other people, different groups. You could have multiple plans over the weekend, this weekend as well. But I think the beautiful thing about this for you, Taurus, and I spend so much time beating on you guys, I know, is that during something or some event or task that you're doing, coupled with the people that you're interacting with, there's a slowdown in your energy where it's like you're becoming very present and very aware about something. Something that's happening truly speaks to your heart. And you're finding, I'm gonna use the word on the card, the magic in the little moments. Like, maybe, not saying that you guys were taking anything for granted necessarily. However, there's something about an interaction that slows you down and you're like, oh wow, this is really lovely, or that was really kind. And it's like you forgot that there is so much more to life, and it's not that you don't know this, Taurus, it's just, we get caught up in the humdrum of life, and when that happens, we tend to kind of miss being present and aware of our surroundings. And little things come in and they create that magical sense within us. Lighten up, there you go. And I just said, it's like you're dealing with miracles and magic, Taurus. There's, if things have been weighing heavy on you this week, which full moon in Taurus, there you go. I said about the celebration, there it is. Magic and celebration. You're finding and connecting with people who are, it's almost like they're renewing life in you. There's going to be a moment that renews some life in you. I don't even feel like it's like, like this get up and like massive celebration, like wow kind of thing. It's just a thankfulness, a gratitude that lives within the heart space, that you're able to see something beyond the surface level of what's been transpiring. And again, to hear something, to see something, this throat chakra energy and the strength card. Give me one more, Spirit. Patience. Financial constraints. I feel like, too, that with whatever, I feel like the burdens attached to you could be in regards to finances, feeling emotionally empty, feeling lacking, maybe not having love, even love in your life, or not having the right tools for communication around things that left you feeling a little bit bared, like just, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like walking down an old hallway of a building or something. Like this could be an older space that's just got cobwebs and dust, and it's like that's where your heart space was. That maybe was where your mental space was, and I feel like this is more connected to the heart in general. And through that, like trying to communicate how you felt, trying to handle how you were feeling, became almost burdensome to you. Following your heart in this connection, it's like whatever this is that's going on is going to revitalize your perception of things. It's going to make you feel a lot lighter. It's going to loosen you up. And I feel like whenever you get this, this message or this moment that happens for you this weekend, Taurus, you might start to doubt it once you think about it. Like in the moment, it may catch you off guard and you're like, oh, okay, well, thanks. And then you kind of go back and sit with it and you're like, is it really what I thought it was? 1515. You know, I'm going to say obsessive thinking, obsessive ways of seeing it. And there you are, Taurus, the High Priestess, or not the High Priestess, but the King of Pentacles. But to me, this is very simply that you're questioning your own value and your own worth. And it just could be, and there's that card of communication again. The 8 of, excuse me, Wands with the 10 of Pentacles. It's like trusting that you know. And I think, you know, internally you know that you're worth more than you give yourself credit for. So you could just be really down on yourself at this time, or had been down on yourself for a while, overthinking things. But this High Priestess is like, it's a call. It's a universal call to you to be present, to be aware, right? Being in the connection of the divine, and trusting situations for what is being communicated to you, because you know that there's truth to it. That King of Pentacles, again, with that Patience card, is just like, you may see what is said to you or given to you as poor timing, but ultimately, Taurus, it's coming in the right moment, even though you don't understand that. It's coming in to kind of reignite this passion within you for life from a heart space. 7 of Pentacles and the High Priestess, again, it's like almost like only seeing part of your value, not the entire thing, because you've been so down on yourself for so long, for whatever it is, like maybe not feeling like you were competent or capable enough to make things happen. Oh my goodness, everything's falling out here. I'm going to take them all. I think sometimes you don't know how it is that you're ever going to be happy again. You know, like that you're really going to have your, excuse me, your true wish fulfillment when it comes to something. And I say it often, there are just things that we're not meant to know, Taurus. And behind the scenes, Spirit is trying to balance that out for you, but you also have to be willing to to find this confidence within you to build upon. So I feel like this weekend's going to be a lot of realizations for you, a lot of moments of awakening, and then being able to sit back and look through those things and seeing how it is they're affecting you or what it means for you in the long term. Okay, so you know, don't be so hard on yourself, because it's just like, I just don't know. I'm kind of hearing like, I don't know how I got here, and I don't know how I'm going to get there. So it's kind of like that. Others may be seeing you in a different light than you're seeing yourself at this time. So, but connect, follow your heart, follow what feels good, and you know, playfulness. And that lighten up card is just to go out and enjoy and experience what it is that you need to. So, all right, Gemini, write this down. 18, 20. All right, Gemini, let's get straight into you guys. What do you got going on this weekend, Gemini? You guys are getting all kind of stuff. Gemini, are we lacking confidence? You know, it's almost like I feel like there's a shadow side of you right now, Gemini, that's kind of coming out, and you may feel like that shadow side is overriding everything in your life. You may not have the confidence and the courage to speak up about something or express feelings to somebody. Generosity is like, if you feel like you're going to be shut down or neglected in some way, you're going to have the courage to oversee how you move forward. And I'm going to read this courage card to you. No one is fearless, no one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk up to that fear and kick it in the nuts, then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. Let's see, there you go. So right, like there's that shadow energy within that card, and it's just like, you know, you have to be braver than you're allowing yourself to be. And then it says to get centered, you know, so you may need to ground your energy. You may also feel like you're going multiple directions this weekend, you're feeling like you can't connect to anything because your energy is so scattered right now. And then with this nature, excuse me, I'm going to read it to you. It's time to unleash your inner hippie and step outside of that man-made box. Take a walk in the woods, smell those flowers, hug some trees. You might think you're being ironic, like, look at me, I'm being all tree huggery and stuff. But you'll find that even those trees will hug you back. Trees come from a time before irony, and their earnestness is impervious to our jaded humor. If that doesn't make you want to hug them even more, well, I guess you're a robot. So, you know, again, quirky stuff, but it's fun. So it's just like, you know, you do need to get out. You do need to feel. You do need to ground. You do need to get centered. And I think that if you're trying to, it's a very small energy of like giving to somebody or wishing they would give to you. It's almost like, I feel like they're making some kind of offer to you in some sense. And it's like, dare I take it? Is there strings attached? And I think that you're getting somebody who is giving back to you in some compassionate kind of energy, Gemini. And that may make you feel a little weird. It may make you feel a little off, like, why? Wow, like they're kind of giving back to me. And you may be detaching from that. You know, but you also have to trust. You have to trust and believe that whatever it is that you've asked for in the past, whatever it is that you've worked towards, and I think I remember saying this to you guys not long ago, that you have to believe that it can be brought into form. You have to believe that it can be brought into life. And from that point forward, you get to create, you know, your new reality. So I would say don't detach this weekend. Even if you know, you're afraid that communication may not be solid, or there may be a little bit of confusion. I think that it's just, you know, it could be the moon, it could be this eclipse season where it's just like finding a little more faith in your own ability to reach out to somebody or them reaching out to you, understanding that you're not, I'm hearing you're not weird and you're not different. You're you. Embrace the you. And if you feel like you can't say or ask or speak your feelings, then ask yourself why. Like, why are you feeling the way you're feeling? I love it. 2 cards of grounding energy, and then you've got the sun. First chakra, Archangel Uriel, or Michael, Archangel Michael, and you know, that's our root, that's our stability, that is our groundedness, that is our connectedness. And then rest and rejuvenation. I'm going to say to you guys too, I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you've never meditated, try it this weekend. Try it under this full moon. Try to ground your energy. Breathe that fresh, clearing, cleansing air through your nose, out through your mouth. Like, you may even make an attempt to like meditate this weekend. Like, you're like, I've got to find something that's going to settle my nerves. Somebody else could be sitting with you and trying to get you to meditate or breathe or just find a new focus and a way to just kind of settle your energy down. Go for it. Get outside, because it is going to rejuvenate you, you know, make you feel at peace. And the underlying energy of that is the sun, right? So it's like you may be learning new spiritual ways to address anxieties, fears, you know, where you hold yourself back at. I do think that somebody, though, Gemini, is coming in with some kind of kind, loving offer from a genuine space, and I think you need to accept that. Okay, like take them up on that offer. Yeah, it's like 4 of Cups, 3 of Swords. Like you may just complete, you know, your root space. You may not be happy with certain things, maybe when it comes to home security, those kind of things as well, you know. So it's like where you're planting your roots and things, you may not be super happy. You may feel bored with it. You may feel like it's causing additional pain for you because things just aren't moving forward the way you had hoped. Once you get through this rest and rejuvenation period, and there's the card of healing and moving forward, right? The 4 of Swords and the 6 of Swords with the Ace of Swords. You're going to get some kind of uplifting clarity from this, Gemini, that's going to just, and I talked about breathing, right? Like, look at her. She's taking in a deep breath, fresh air, you know, and, you know, these are the two people I'm going to say. Take a look at these 2 particular people on these cards. She's coming in to help you. So somebody, again, is coming in. I really feel this is somebody coming in to assist you to gain that clarity, but you're going to have to be the one to do the work, of course. But that 4 of Swords is, it's going to teach you how to learn how to rest the energy and your mind. so that you can gain this clarity. Okay. But what I want to say to you is this is this upheaval, or what may feel like upheaval to you in some sense, is a temporary energy. There's no major arcana, so you've got the ability to shift this up. It's not going to rock your world, but it's going to make you feel a little off for a little while. Okay, so don't get caught up in it. Don't let it, somebody's just coming in to help recalibrate you at this time. Okay, so all right, Cancer. 25, 22. All right, Cancer. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Whoa, what in the hell? You guys, that was, I know you probably can't see it, but cheese and crackers. 2 shuffles and shit went flying. Everyone's a teacher. Oh, Cancer, I got the heebie-jeebies. I got the, okay, I got all kind of stuff going through my body right now. Holy shit. I am, Cancer, everyone's a teacher, and I'm going to read this one. Everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The ones who give me the fun lessons are the one I call friends. The ones who give me the hard lessons I sometimes called a-holes. They've chosen a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So today I'm thanking all the a-holes. Thank you, a-holes, for playing your part in making me a better person. Cancer, during this full moon this weekend, through the eclipse, as we close that out, I'm going to say you've earned your stripes with something, okay? But I'm going to tell you, for some of you, you're in this bigger light, I'm hearing life force energy. For others of you, you may feel like smaller and have had your ass handed to you recently. It's like, I'm hearing like, you may feel like you're dealing with a thug, you're dealing with a bully. There's 2 sides to this, and I'm going to say you may be connecting with friends that bring in this energy of abundance and spontaneity to just, it's like going out naked and dancing in the rain. Why that comes out, I don't know. But it's like whatever is empowering you, you're really pushing forward to make these massive changes, or trying to. You may be dealing with people that are not cooperating in certain situations, and with this power card, I love it. It's like was it a T-Rex maybe, or something? I forget what those are called. But he's like part of a tank, right? Like an army tank, Tankosaurus. I am strong, I am grounded, I am powerful. I am the cross between a dinosaur and a tank, but not a tank that is used for war. And as I was reading that, I heard from Spirit, this isn't for a fight. This is to find your self-empowerment this weekend, Cancer. I am like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong, it doesn't need to do anything but be. And I wanted to say to you that sometimes you cannot, you're going to have to think outside of the box, for one. And 2, you cannot make other people powerful if they choose not to step into that energy. Okay, is really what I want to say, like the way that comes through. Spontaneity, I'm going to read this one too. Do you like the spontaneous adventures at the highest caliber? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. So buckle up, Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions in space, time, and after hours hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think were possible, and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singer's mullet. And it says there's a pretty good chance your name is Charlie. So I get 2 bonus cards in that deck. But it's like you could be finding abundance in the lessons for yourself, and you're willing to take the exploration to step into your power. But also this power change is also going to be about your personal power. Do not take that power and bulldoze other people. Speak up. Whatever it is that is ruminating in your mind, whatever it is that's going on for you, do not be afraid to step into that. Give me one. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know what that was. Do not be afraid to speak up and say what it is that's on your mind. It's time to let it out, because it's whatever this is eating you up right now, and there is a great need to express this, because it's almost like Cancer itself, right? Like it's festering. So you say what you need to say, deceit. Say what you need to say, mean what you say, stick to your guns, but also, you know, like, know that you only have control over you, Cancer. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, you're being asked to connect to your guides because they are trying to change things up. This deceit, be careful of people that you're dealing with. Remember, those a-holes, right? This is like that a-hole kind of energy. I feel like you're trying to get out of that sort of kind of energy where Spirit just said money doesn't buy happiness, Cancer. So be careful if you're spending this weekend as well. Like if you know, it's like, don't throw your money around like it's going out of style, and it's, you know, it's an end, like, you know, we always have an endless supply of what we need, but it's just be cautious of what it is you're throwing out there. But connect to your higher guidance. I do feel like there is a very significant tone to your inner voice right now that's trying to address something within you. Don't push against the grain if you're feeling resistance either. What is this deceit about for Cancer this weekend? Something is trying to close out. It's not quite there yet. And it's like you may be defending your boundaries or wishing somebody else would defend their boundaries, but it's kind of like you see the path forward. And like boundaries need to be asserted. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Leo, an Aquarius, where it's like, let's break through the precipice. Don't expect some communication when it comes around to something. This strategy is the 10 of Pentacles and Judgment, which is karmic energy, and then the Death card of Scorpio, and then Libra, or yeah, I'm gonna go Spirit saying Libra energy there. I'm gonna take that. You could be dealing with any sign in general, but I will say that this strategy is for the long-term progression. This strategy is to build on your foundations of what it is for you that's going to harmonize your life. And Spirit is saying protect you with this judgment that's going to release you, break you free from a particular situation. You may not, yeah, there's the Devil, again, same damn card, and the 8 of Swords. Either you or somebody else may not be seeing how this can change. And other messages, but I can't dive into all of that today. But transformation is going to take place one way or another. You know, when you look at that Judgment card, karma is going to override and overrule. And if you've been on the good side of it, fantastic. If you're not, well, that sucks. So, you know, there's my empathy to that. All right, Leo, 3311. Oops. All right, Leo, let's see what you all got going on here. Goes back in the deck. All right, Spirit for Leo this weekend, October 27th through the 29th. For Leo, please, Spirit. Confidence. Everyone's a teacher. The same card as Cancer. Jeez Louise. Leo, confidence. I feel like we have this conversation all the time. I'm going to read it to you, and then I'm going to go from there. In this moment, I take a step back, and I look at myself with the pride of a good mother. I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and in little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would invite all the neighbors over and say, look at that. Can you believe what an A+ that is? Listen, whatever you've dealt with, Leo, whatever you feel like you've survived, give yourself the credit where credit is due right now. Whatever you dealt with, and I would say listen to Cancer's reading that I just did on here, because it talks about, you know, we have really good friends that help us, and then we have a-holes that help us, right? And it can be challenging, but step into your power, Leo. Whatever that means for you, whatever it is that you're dealing with, like you have survived something that, and I feel the need to say survived something that you may just kind of want to move forward really fast and put it behind you. You're going to have to change your mindset surrounding a particular situation. You're learning something, and I think that somebody could be coming in to help you learn or understand. And for Leo, you're going to have to change your mindset. You're going to have to trust that taking a different direction in a particular situation is very much needed. And to speak up is, if you want something to be different, if you want to rewrite your story, you're going to have to stand up for yourself. So it's going to be about, at the end of the day, what you choose to do. And there it is. The garden and the gate, holding herself back, the journey, wanting to get up and go, right? It's just like, I just want to put it behind me. I want to skip this step, and I don't want to have to deal with the things in between. I've always said it with this magician in the mirror. It's like hell's fire and holy water. Like, I just want peace, but there's fires burning that I still have to put out. Do not be afraid to put those fires out. Do not be afraid of any challenges you feel like you might be met with along the way. This is coming, Leo. I feel like this is going to affect you moving forward in your fixed sign, right? These fixed signs, we're getting the lessons right now with this eclipse. If you want to close this cycle out, if you want to make these massive changes, if you want to truly move on and move forward, you're going to have to embrace these challenges that are coming along. You're going to have to take something head on and really make some bold and vibrant moves. Because there's a massive lesson in this right now for you. 8 of Pentacles, you are going to have to put in the work. You may feel like you got cheated out of something. You want to turn your back to this. You want to walk away from this. You want to focus on what it is that you want to focus on, rather than maybe outside circumstances that are requiring your time, attention, and detail to something. 8 of Pentacles, you know, it's working towards a higher goal. It is being a student again, essentially. This is alchemizing the work that you've done to date so far. But I also feel like you might be isolating yourself through this energy. If you have this, everyone's a teacher. Somebody, again, is coming in to assist you in some capacity. What is this journey? 6 of Cups. Listen, this is past life shit right here. This could be, and you've got the Strength card, so you could, Leo, there you are, Queen of Cups. That could be a Cancerian energy coming in to assist you as well, that is going to be loving and nurturing and giving to you. This is past life. You cannot bypass this, because you will repeat it. Someone is coming in to teach you, to guide you, to assist you, to support you in ways that I don't think that you are familiar with. This King of Pentacles with the 6 of Cups and the Judgment. Karmic ties to a situation. This is for your ultimate growth. You cannot ignore the situation as it comes in. It is going to propel you forward. And this situation, whatever it is, may just drain you so much that it makes you feel like you're 1,000 years old. But it's going to be about the wisdom that you're going to take on from this situation, so that you can bravely step into your future, so you can begin that new cycle and be successful moving forward. It's going to be a massive change in confidence for you if you allow this to happen. So, all right, Leo, there's that. Okay, Virgo. Virgo, 38, 50. All right, Virgo. Hope you guys are doing good. Virgo, what's going on with you guys this weekend? What's the latest? October 27th through the 29th, Spirit, for the sign of Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? I just heard killjoy. Killjoy. If you've got kids, you could be bubbly, or they're bubbly, something to that effect, and one or the other is going, well, you stop that. That's just being ridiculous. Like, you know, it's shit like that. Like, I'm having fun. Like, why were you dancing in the kitchen? This is stupid. You're embarrassing yourself. Or going out and laughing. Go, don't laugh. You're laughing too loud. Like, it's just like somebody is kind of like, I'm going to call it raining on your parade, Virgo. Or maybe you're raining on everybody else's parade. Who knows? Same card as Cancer, power. and then confidence, which was that of Leo. Let's see, everything, divine timing. Everything is timing, and timing is everything. Gladly, I release my concern over timing and let things happen when and as they will. I trust that the divine schedule makers know what they're doing. It can take a long time to reach divine middle management. And then confidence and power here. Leo, I do feel like it's you. Or Leo, Virgo. You could be dealing with a Leo. Virgo, it's like you are... I do think you're trying to have fun. This could just be, you may feel pressured by something or someone where they're trying to force their will, their power, their whatever over you. And it's like, nope, I'm good. Like, I don't want to deal with this right now. I don't think you really have to worry about whatever this is at this time. I think that somebody else is maybe feeling a little insecure. You want to have fun. You want to breathe. You want to enjoy yourself. There's something that's happening that's kind of lighting you up. And it could just be feel-good feelings. Like I'm hearing from Spirit, the first part of this week was rough, but now your energy is starting to lighten. And somebody else is like, we need to get down to business. And you're like, it's the weekend. No, thank you. Like I'm taking the weekend to breathe. So you could be feeling like you're being pressured or chased down to make decisions or plans or listen to somebody else's point of view. Like it's just like, nope. You're really not giving it a whole lot of attention right now, Virgo. Surrender. Like you compassion, like you are. You're just like, you're just really in a space of, I don't care right now. I don't want to deal with it. It's over. And I don't want to have to deal with this push and pull kind of energy at this time. It's got to work. It's like when you talk about like this divine middle management, it's got to work its way through, right? And I do feel like it's working its way through. And, for you just, I think for a change, you are just not even worrying about it. Somebody else is they're trying to put a lot of pressure, storm warning. They're trying to put a lot of pressure on you. They could be craving attention. I feel like you're probably dealing with somebody else's insecurities right now. And you're finally, Virgo, for the first time in a while, feeling balanced with this, whatever this is, because the fucks got up and left. But somebody else, I feel, is pressuring you. Yeah, you're coming from a lighter spaced energy, this Ace of Cups energy, the Emperor, feeling like you're in control of, your situations, your life, letting the baggage go for a change. And it's like, whatever this, let's see. Yeah, if somebody else doesn't feel balanced around you this weekend, they may be extremely off. And, misery loves company, Virgo, right? 42 on the clock. Yeah, this power and the strength card, it's like they're trying to force something. They're trying to take control of a situation surrounding you. And I can hear a little bit of, it's kind of like a little bit of argument. I don't know that you're going to fully engage in it, but it's like you're going to hit a point of frustration with whoever this is and be like, no is no. Today is a no. I don't want to. I'm not interested. I don't want to talk about it. And I really do feel like you're doing your very best to block this energy. Be careful with this, though, because I feel like this person, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands, they're kind of, even if they walk away from this, they're going back and they're kind of brooding and seething over the idea that they've been rejected by something, because that's not the answer that they wanted. They wanted you to provide them with some kind of opportunity to do it their way, and they don't feel like you're giving back to that. So you're going to do things your way this weekend, and other people may be in opposition to you having your own peace and balance. Well, if they want to live unbalanced, that's on them. That's not on you, right? Not your problem. It's theirs. All right, Libra. 4404. All right, Libra. Let's see what you got going on this weekend. Libra. Whoa, a whole lot, apparently. Holy smokes. Libra, October 27th through the 29th. Playfulness and everyone's a teacher. Same cards. This is about the lessons for you, Libra. This is about those lessons. Letting go. If you feel you have been wronged, okay, and I'm not trying to downplay anybody's situations or whatever, but you can't hang on to it forever. Okay, whatever this is, Spirit is it's like a zigzagging kind of energy that they're showing me, that it's like it's up and down. Whatever this is just causing this constant shift of these highs and lows. Like you're coming into a good space and then it's like boom. It's like watching the crash market soar and then just crash and burn the next day, right? We've seen that happen. Spontaneity and peacefulness. If you're going to get spontaneous, do it in a peaceful manner. You've got to have to let go of the troubles that sit within your heart space. It says, I have a perfect, tranquil, and untroubled heart. This is where I choose to spend my time. I can bring guests, but any person, thought, or event that brings drama or chaos is not invited. My heart is a special property, and I'm going to keep it that way so we can I'll keep enjoying it, and I can get my security deposit back. With this peacefulness, I'm hearing forgiveness. Libra, there's just the need to release and forgive right now. And with this full moon, it is the perfect time to release this energy. You know, if you've ever invested anything into, you know, anything, which we all have, whether it's been energy, time, money, resources, you know, whatever it might be, if you want to give, if you feel you've been depleted in some way, take your energy back. That is your security deposit. Take your energy back. Don't invest your energy into anything that doesn't bring you peacefulness. So just make sure you're not engaging in it. Make sure you're not the one stirring it up and causing it. Because when you are, and if you're doing it in a moment of spontaneity, it's probably going to cause more upheaval. Connect to the things that are going to ground you and support your energy in healthy ways, rather than what's going to continue to cause conflict. You know, for some of you, you could be connecting with people who do bring you peace this weekend. Again, maybe this week with this energy, this attachment, damn it. You know, it's been, Spirit is saying obsessive over a particular situation, and now Spirit is asking you to step outside of that. Listen, Libra, whether this is you or somebody you're dealing with, you're going from the 5 to the 10. You have got to let this go. It's enough. I'm hearing from Spirit, enough is enough. Healer of the ages. This is karmic, okay? This is karmic, guys. Libra, good Lord. If you feel like somebody has wronged you, if you feel like somebody has hurt you, you have got to let bygones be bygones, Spirit is saying, because ultimately what's going to happen is it is going to cause mass confusion and upheaval in the future because you're still living in this energy. What is this? My eye is driving me crazy. The pollen has been crazy high where I'm at. And my allergies. It's my eyes. They keep getting funky. Anyhow. You cannot control an outcome, Libra. Karma will be served. If it's like the whole, like, I'm going to get you, karma's going to get you kind of thing. Like, you're dragging in other situations or other people, or somebody else could be trying to drag you into this. Protect your energy. Let it go. Move on. Move forward. Stop strategizing how this shitstorm could happen. 10 of Swords, backstab, betrayal, heartbreak, right? 8 of Cups. It is time to walk away from this. If you continue to carry this forward, you are going to cause massive upheaval in your life. Whether this is in your business, this is in your relationships, this is in, you know, your community, like whatever this is, you have got to let this go. And, you know, and I know, you know, we're in your guys' season. It's got, you know, it's starting as far as, you know, the eclipses and the North and the South node, and we're seeing us move out of Taurus and Scorpio and into you and Aries. You're gonna have to heal. This time frame is gonna be about you guys healing. Stop chasing down things that you feel were taken from you. That were, you know, it's just like it's like be the hunt. You're trying to be the hunter and not the prey, which I get that. However, there is a need to see that when massive things have happened, major change has occurred, you may be stuck in a space of not understanding why, and it's caused internal conflict for you. my God, please embrace the positive side of the ego and not the negative. Like, Spirit is asking you to walk away from this. But I feel like ultimately for some of you, and again, this could be somebody else, you're getting ready to walk into a shitstorm. Be mindful, because there's something about this with this moon you're not getting. You've got Aries here, you've got Pisces, Cancer energy, Empress, Taurus, and Libra, Venus energy. Check your romantic partnerships, because if you don't let go of something, somebody could be becoming grudgeful of a particular situation because all they hear about is an ex. Like they're sick of it. Like it's like, okay, this is over and done with. Can we please move on? And you may be hanging on. Spirit is saying out of guilt and vengeance. So if it's not you, you know, place that energy where it lies, Libra. But I'm going to say probably prepare for ass whoopings, because this Aries, Aries and Libra, north and south, it's going to do something. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you Scorpios out there. Happiest of birthdays. All right. This is Scorpio. I can't help but love Scorpio season. That's my thing, right? It's what we do. All right, Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? October 27th through the 29th. Scorpio, I think you might be getting a sense of calmness about you finally. Let's see. Options and divine timing. Scorps, it's time to get clear about what you want, okay? You're gonna have to be very specific. Be gentle with yourself. Trust your journey. I'm gonna read this to you. I trust that everything will be okay in the end. Partly because I simply know it in my gut, but also because it's way more fun to live with trust and confidence than to be a defensive wiener. In divine timing, something's trying to get you jump-started and kicked up into gear here. Blind faith, Scorpio. Blind faith. Options. As I open to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options. Life is a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest without limiting the thoughts. Thoughts like, you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato. Gross. But hey, there's always somebody out there. You know, it's like ketchup on your macaroni and cheese. Oh my God. Ugh. But anyhow, Scorpio, you got to get clear about it. And I think that this is Spirit's way of saying to you that there is sweetness in life that's to come. But you also have to make the choice around what it is that makes you happy. What sweetness do you want to indulge in? You know, do you want pecan ice cream? Do you want chocolate ice cream? Do you want, you know, cookies and cream? Like, you got to decide what it is that you want so that Spirit can work its magic for you and on your behalf to help you get to where it is you want to go. I think that you could be kind of picking apart the options that you have in your life right now. Resolution, worth, and allow. Scorpio, you've got to get out of the mindset that you're not deserving and worthy of the things that are wanting to come in for you. Once you resolve whatever is going on internally of what it is that leaves you feeling heavy or indecisive, you discover your worth. This is about you having full faith in you, having confidence within you, you understanding what you are deserving of in this lifetime and cherishing that. The universe is going to allow that to come in for you. It has, Spirit's saying it has no other choice. But right now you need to step back and make a decision. You need to gain perspective on your life. You need to gain an awareness of what it is, what parts of your life need order, and make that order happen. You guys are dealing with a lot of anxiety right now and worry. And I'm going to tell you, Scorpio, that this worry, surrender it and give it to the universe. Give it to the divine. This storm that's happening around you, or what you feel like it is, It's not what you think. It's not as bad as you think. It may just suck waiting this out, kind of riding this out, but you're okay. Got a man holding heart, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron in the 3rd chakra, Archangel Shemuel. Your perception, right? Your third eye. It is to see something beyond and outside of yourself. And this 3rd chakra is finding your willpower to move on and move forward. It's like the ball is in your court. What are you going to do with it? This man holding heart, you could have a masculine energy coming in to assist you. You could be seeing through the need, I just was going to say the need for boundaries, and there's the 8 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. I think, Scorpio, with this full moon, you need to release the things that have kept you stalled, that have made you feel unbalanced, that have felt like you were not supported in some capacity. You know, bring your emotions down a notch. If you're emotional, 55-55 Scorps, this massive change and transformation is on the horizon, but you're going to have to kind of get out of your own way. I think you're afraid you're in your own way. King of Cups, Scorpio, there you are with that anxiety card. 3 of Wands, what's to come next in boundaries, right? And I see the King of Cups as Pisces and Scorpio. I always have. But I feel like that's you, and it's like getting emotionally balanced right now, and I do feel like you're moving into that, but there's still fear attached to your emotions and how you feel about things and whether or not you're going to be able to give that out to the world. So it's like, live in compassion right now, live in kindness right now. This man holding heart with the Queen of Swords, they are going to present you with some clarity. They could be a very decisive energy. They could be dealing with a Taurus as well. They may not be thinking from their emotions on your behalf. So when they're coming to you and giving you this information, this masculine energy they're giving you a clearer picture as you guys are addressing something, talking about something, communicating about something, saying it's time. You know, 5 of Cups is like to cut your losses, right? See, you know, don't hang on to what is gone, move on to what is going to be. And they're really trying to help you move into a different perception. 10 of Swords, again, leaving that heartbreak, pain, and betrayal behind, where you felt backstabbed, where you felt hurt, where you felt left down by somebody else's nonsense. I'm going to take these 3. Everything keeps coming out in 3s for you, Scorpio. 3s could be really important right now. The Devil, the Strength, the 9 of Pentacles. You could also feel like somebody is financially manipulating you or trying to financially manipulate you into something. And I don't see you... I don't see you tolerating it right now. So whatever the boundary is that needs to be set, you may be coming across that. And somebody too with this masculine energy, Scorpio, you could be standing in this masculine energy yourself, getting that clarity around certain things. If you feel like you're being manipulated and they're like giving you some boohoo story, you're like, you know what? Let me tell you about a time when you did X, Y, and Z. And it's like, I'm not doing this with you. It's kind of like the battle between, you know, good versus evil, essentially, in some capacity. And it's just like, no, I'm stepping into my divine self, my independence with this. And you can take your toxicity and your bullshit and your boohoo stories and fly a kite with them. So I do feel like you're standing firm in whatever decision that it is that you're making. But you also are looking at your Ace of Pentacles to the 10 of Cups, Scorps. So, and you're going to do this through this healing and this letting go of situations and this anxiety that maybe came along with, you know, having too many options around situations and not knowing what to do with those. So, but expect communication this weekend too. So if you're like in partnership or something like that, you could be getting some communication. Maybe part of that communication is that manipulation as well. So just be mindful of that. 59... 22. All right, Sag. Let's see what's going on with you guys this weekend. For Sagittarius, please, Spirit, what does Sag need to know? October 27th through nature and ideal partnership. Impermanence. Life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through the hard times, I can take comfort in knowing but I will leave them behind. As I drift away from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity non-entity. Sag, you could be going through a breakup right now, or a separation of something at this time. I think you're reevaluating, Sag, your relationship goals. Whether this is relationships with friends, family, your partner, business, it doesn't matter. It's going to be different for all of you. But I think that you're evaluating what seems to be bittersweet or difficult for you. I think you need to get outside. Obviously, with this nature card, there's a need to ground. You know, everybody deserves greatness, right? And paraphrasing Rumi here. I think it's Rumi. I never say it right. What I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she might be paraphrasing Rumi right now too. So it's like whatever you're seeking in this ideal partnership, I think that you're recognizing that maybe situations that you're currently in are not the ideal for you. And I kind of feel like it's like a 1-2 punch to the gut of, yeah, slow down. That there may have been a slowdown to a particular situation around creating an idea or something that you were hoping to step into. You could be seeing that either you or someone else is detached from your presence. It's, you know, something to that effect. And it's like, the more time you're spending alone right now, Sag, is like, there's these realizations that are coming in surrounding your partnerships. And this moon is about partnerships. This eclipse is about partnership, right? Or about partnerships in general. So it's like, yeah, your stability, your security. It could feel a little out of touch. I'm hearing that you're out of touch song. What is that? That was like the 80s. You're out of touch or something. I don't know who sings that. I have no idea. And I'm not going to try to sing it either because I don't remember all the words. And that's not a song that I can sing. We'll put it that way. But yeah, I'm hearing you're out of touch. I can't remember who the hell sang that. If you know, put it in the comments section. Yeah, it's like you're out of touch. So it's like you're not able to reach something with somebody. And we've got walking away, rest and rejuvenation, and then doors to personal healing and happiness. Sag, I think you're going to put an end to something here in the near future. It's almost like you want to walk away, but you're looking back on, or it's almost like this chaser-runner dynamic. Like, I want to go off to my happiness. Are you going to come along? I feel like there are a couple people here who are not on the same page with what it is that's going on, but there's, energetically, there's this, you know, there is a need for wanting balance to be struck somehow. It's been a long road, whatever this is for you, Sag. It's been a long road. And I think at this point, it's starting to affect your stability in some way. 8 of Cups, 2 cards here. 3. Detach, impermanence, or parents, walking away in the 8 of Cups. I feel like both energies are separating themselves from this particular situation with these two here. One is kind of looking back going, are you really going to go that way? It almost, I kind of want to get teary-eyed because it is a bittersweet, but it's like both people, Gemini, there you go, Sag, just as your love reading. Somebody is holding back, whether this is communication, what they've worked for, what they feel is all they've got left. 5 of Pentacles, feeling loss and lack. But you get to decide whether or not you're going to stay in this. And that's, you know, that's the choice here with the Lover's card. This is likely to be a soulmate. They were meant to come in and stir up some inner conflict within you. 4 of Wands and the 4 of Cups. Again, there's like a bittersweet energy tied to this where when it felt good, it felt good. When it felt bad, it felt bad. And I won't say bad, but it was just like emotionally lacking. There's something here about the emotional lack of a situation. So you could be coming to this realization of wanting to communicate You know, it's like somebody wants to communicate, like, what the hell are we doing here? But nobody is making a move. And it's just like, well, I'm hearing Fleetwood Mac's Go Your Own Way. Go your own way. And it's kind of like that's what's happening with the Eight of Cups and that walking away, is everybody's going their own way without even talking about it. It's like the elephant in the room. The Sun, yeah, something needs to be illuminated, how somebody is feeling emotional loss and lack, like you thought this was going to be something more than it is. But it's time to just break. If it's going to be an ending, the ending needs to occur so that everybody can move on. And Spirit said peacefully. Peacefully move on. So it is. It's like a bittersweet ending. Okay? All right, Sag. We're going to leave it there. All right. Coffee pot. All right, let's see. Capricorn. All right. 105. Give me 1 second, guys. 105, 48. Okay. All right, Capricorn. What y'all got going on this weekend? I hope you guys are doing good. Patience. Are we learning the art of patience, Capricorn? Yay. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office. Oh my gosh, I have to read the whole card now. I seen that line, I had to read it. Congratulations. You've been granted more patience, and you may start using it right away or much, much later. Waiting a long time is the sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. Can you believe it? Look at this. You're still reading, and you haven't started getting annoyed yet. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office. Now we know why, because the post office and the DMV are forever like, right? Like, it's crazy. Ups and downs. I see life as an incredible ride, and I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what makes things fun and interesting. When you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story. I feel like Capricorn, your energy, I got the goosebumps. Ooh. I feel like it's like free falling. Like, oh well, I'm gonna trust that this parachute is gonna hold my ass up when I get towards the bottom. Adjacent possibilities. It's really interesting to me, Capricorn. Actually, I skipped those cards. Hold on a second here. I feel like you're taking the road less traveled from here on out for a while. This is a push. Like, I feel like you have secured what makes you feel stable, okay? What makes you feel stronger within yourself. And I feel as if you're being, some of you could be traveling this weekend, but I feel like you're being called to something spiritual for yourself. Something that is going to open your eyes. Spirit said, open your eyes and free your soul, Capricorn. There's something about a space of healing. You could be going somewhere that is healing, feels like it's healing for you. But I think that the key moral here with this patience is that you had to get through particular things in order to be present enough to see what these experiences were bringing into you. Oh yeah, pause, step back, believe. If you weren't a big believer in faith before, you are now. Something happened that created a complete change, a complete reset within your mind. I say that, reset, and I flip over the card, fresh start. Can't make this shit up and give. Something happened in your world that made you a believer, whether it's in God, your angels, in life itself. Something made you a believer. Something changed your mindset and perspective, whether this was a kind word, a giving gesture, but you are taking the road less traveled for yourself. If everybody else is doing A, you're going to go off and do B, right? Like, you're not, your options, like, it's almost like you're separating yourself from anything that is not in alignment with a positive energy that provides good, not just for yourself, but for everybody around you. It's a very interesting, solitary kind of energy, Capricorn, but it's one that is just like, you know, I'm tired of the bullshit. And I don't want to, have these kinds of ups and downs. You know, we're always going to have ups and downs, but it's like, I don't want to deal with these kinds of ups and downs because I know within my control, I can eliminate those. You are looking for complete fulfillment in all areas of life, not just the way you used to where things were chaos all the time. There you go. Hangman, the different perspective, right? Seeing things through a release of energies that may have made you feel sick, unhealthy, inflexible. It could have been a mindset. It could have been a way of living. It could have been the things that you were eating. And it's just like, just because you're going to McDonald's doesn't mean I'm having McDonald's. Like, it's just shit like that. The Hermit, I said about going it alone. There's the wisdom that comes with the journey. And you are, I'm going to say reconnecting, because I heard Spirit say reconnecting, but also connecting with the soul tribe through this experience. And there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to be able to work on together. You're not going to work with people who only see things in one way. You're not going to work with people who follow the crowd. And this Fool card, you are starting a whole new journey, Capricorn. And it's a beautiful energy to have because you're free fall. I said free falling earlier. You see, it's like a free fall, right? She's trusting that the universe is got her back. The universe is going to catch her and going to guide her. And you're trusting your intuition through this. There may be other people around you that are helping you heal as well. There are also other people in the past. They may try to like resurface from time to time, and you're like, absolutely not. Take your bullshit and keep on moving. This doesn't work for me anymore. So other people could not be, you know, super happy with your decision-making processes because they're kind of like, you may feel like some people or situations are kind of trying to linger and hang on to you. But you're just like, no, like your problems are your problems. They're not my problems. Listen, major arcanas here with this full moon, this lunar eclipse, the Fool, the Magician, the Judgment. This is a karmic release. This is a karmic understanding. This is you working towards your goals. I mean, 0 to the 1 to the 20. 0, 1, and 2 here, right? Like this is the infinite journey of your life. This is you becoming the master creator to release yourself of any karmic things that have happened. And remember that this is also a close of a karmic cycle with this lunar eclipse, Capricorn. And I think, you know, for those of you who have done the work, you have no worries. Like you're gonna be into a new space of creative endeavors where the past you, the heavy you, the tired, worn out, mentally exhausted you is it's like, no thanks. Like no rain check, no nothing. Like we're done here. We are not doing this ever again. So good deal, Capricorn. Good deal. All right, Aquarius. I just said Pisces. Aquarius, let's see what's going on with you guys. October 27th through the 29th. What does Aquarius need to know, Spirit? Aquarius, I feel like I've been beating up on you guys pretty heavy here lately. Clarity. This is horrible, but I'm going to say this. Some of you might have had a head wound or bumped your head. Something like that. Or... oh my God. Oh boy. Okay. Spirit says, I got you now. Some of you could have physically bumped your head, hit your head, you know, did something to the face, the temple, something like that. So God, please be careful. I hope you're okay. For others of you, you've bumped, like, it's like somebody's coming in and going, did you bump your goddamn head? What is the matter with you? Or maybe you're delivering this communication to somebody else's. We've got clarity and communication here. Oh my God, positive thinking. Okay. Wonder how that other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army, where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumptions will just make asses out of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism. Oh God, I don't even know what to say to you guys right now. Like, Aquarius, there's some confusion. There's some, it's like mental chatter, confusion. Is this my intuition talking? Is this something else? What is going on? Like, oh my golly. Did you bump your goddamn head? All right, note made. Whoa, Spirit. Aquarius, I just said it. Like, I feel like I'm beating up on you guys all the time. Trash thoughts. trash thoughts, trash ways of thinking. Like, if it's heavy and negative, throw that shit in the garbage. Like, time to get down to the nitty gritty here, Spirit is saying, of what it is and where it is, more specifically, where it is these thoughts are coming from. And I say that, and it's like, listen, are you listening? Are you hearing yourself? You've got to change this up. Pay attention, check in. Oh my God, surrender. Like, what is this? What is this? Like, oh my God, Aquarius, what in the world? Like, what? This is mental fuckery. I know, like, my head's like chopped off there, because I don't have the camera back far enough, but it's like, you need to allow things to happen as they need to. I'm hearing from Spirit. Did you jump the gun on something? What is this communication, Spirit? Expand. Pay attention. Oh, you are going to have to engage with people differently. You are going to have to communicate differently. You need to check in with what it is that you're saying. How is it being communicated to other people? It's like, you know, yes, you communicate the way you communicate, but we can always communicate in healthier ways. And it's like, think about the possibilities if you opened yourself up to not changing who you are, right? Because you're you. You shouldn't have to change in that sense. But you expand and you grow internally and recognize the accountability of the self with certain things, paying attention to your own signs that you're being given, both mentally and physically, subtle ones, big ones, kaboom ones, tornado ones, whatever, so that you take away what it is you need to know and learn from that experience. Aquarius, you are a fixed sign. Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, you guys are getting some massive lessons this weekend. Take them. Take them, take them, take them. You are emotionally bankrupt. Your confidence is bankrupt. Are you working from an egotistical place of fuckery? I have seen this card for you guys so many times, over and over again lately. You, if either you're jealous of something or somebody else is jealous of you, it's emotionally bankrupting a situation. It's mentally draining a situation. It is like, you may say something to somebody and they are like, what is the matter with you? And as I've been telling my daughter lately, why are you the way you are about certain things, right? Like, what is going on? And not that it's bad, you know what I mean? But it's just like, stop and check in. Stop and check in with yourself. Like, you got to balance this out. And it has to do with your external world. I see that with you guys so often. And it's like, your confidence may have had the shit kicked out of it as a kid. Okay? But you can't use that excuse anymore. And if this is somebody you're dealing with, maybe where you're saying to them, have you bumped your head? Like, this was 40 freaking years ago. Heal. You gotta heal. You gotta work through it. You gotta move through it. You can't be hateful, resentful, spiteful, vengeful, peering on somebody. It's almost like hoping for somebody to be in lack, because you're hurting yourself. Like, it's the Three of Swords. You can't make it up. This envy is like pain, hurt, loss, heartbreak, you know, feeling betrayed, feeling hurt, and living in your own pain, and then saying and doing things that are not going to create an abundance for you. And again, that headspace of the intuition, right? Like, of the High Priestess is like, you know better. You know better than this. What are you doing? You know, and that's that whole, you know, did you bump your head? What's the matter with you kind of thing. You guys got me fired up right now. Financial constraints. What is this about, Spirit? What is this about for? I feel like it's like a battle between you and somebody else. And here's the interesting thing, Aquarius. I don't think the other side's engaging with this. That's the interesting thing. Like, the chaos, whether it's you or this person that is being brought up, somebody else is not engaging, whether it's you or them. It's like, and I'm going to say this, and I hate to say something like this, be mindful of, hit and run kind of energy. Be mindful, because I almost feel like somebody wants to come in and do something that's callous or malicious, and you may not be expecting it. And I just seen something black fly across in front of me. I don't know what the hell that was. Pay attention. Cross watcher, if this is you, pay attention. Aquarius, if this is you, pay attention. Because this is not healthy motives. This is anger and aggression and jealousy hitting an all-time peak. Something about a busted window as well. God, what the hell have I tapped into? What have I tapped into? It's like so much anger for somebody else being successful and succeeding, or having something that somebody else feels like they don't have. I'm telling you, like, whoever this is, you or them, watching this glow up, watching this positive chain of events occurring elsewhere, and somebody being in complete misery because somebody's happy and moved on. This cycle has got to stop. This whole thing needs to be freed up, because it's like bloodshed. It's Aquarius. Oh my God, what in the world? And I talked about the head bump thing. Like, be careful. Watch your physical body this weekend. Seriously, you know, be aware of your surroundings. I don't know. I just heard fuck around and find out. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't like to, and as I say this, I look over here. Pay attention. Check in with the people around you this way. Oh my God. Like, what in the bloody hell is happening? Check in. Change your routine. Make different plans. If you're a very structured person and you're always doing the same things, somebody could be watching your routine. They know when you come and go. Be aware, Aquarius. Whether you're on the receiving end of this or you're the one who's being shady, do not do it. Be very freaking mindful. Okay? Be extremely mindful of what's going on around you. All right. And Pisces. That was a message I did not want to deliver. All right. Pisces. My God, if your reading turns out like Aquarius's, that's it. Put a fork in me. I'm done for probably a month. All right. Pisces. Pisces. What do you all have going on October 27th through the 29th? All right, Pisces. Friendliness and story of my life. Oh, it's like Winnie the Pooh. I swear to goodness. How these energies change blows my mind. Pisces, it's like you're looking out from rose-tinted glasses, right? Yeah. And it's like, I'm gonna go in there and be nice. I'm gonna go in there and be cute. And I'm gonna put on my best self. And I don't know if they're gonna turn me down, but I'm gonna give them my all. And I can also see like an adult or somebody handing a child flowers or something to that effect. So, you know, you could be, you know, maybe you're watching your kids celebrate something this weekend, or they've won an award or something to that effect. But it's like you're just seeing something in a sense of awe and going, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to do it. It's so playful and so innocent. And just enjoy whatever's happening this weekend, Pisces. Like, I'm not a fan of snakes, and there's a snake on this card. But the funny thing is, it's almost like the snake is evolving, the snake is growing. Like, where he would have typically eaten the mouse, he's like, instead of me eating you and chewing off your head this weekend, I'm going to give you flowers. I'm going to buy you chocolates. I'm going to be sweet. So it's like somebody could be trying to loosen up maybe some tough guarded energy, like they're coming out of some rough space that they've been in for a minute, and they could be offering compassion, or this could be you. They could be reassessing their actions at this time, going, you know, I'd like to reconnect with Pisces, and I probably could have been nicer. And I feel like there's surprisingly, Pisces, like there's some harmony surrounding a situation. where you may have felt like before you had to protect yourself and stand your ground with something, and it's serving you better now. Like, it's like you maybe have really admitted your boundaries, and somebody understands that. You know, they may not have been the biggest fan of this change that was occurring for you, but they now understand it differently. So it's like, it's not just about the tangible or the intangible. It's a mix of both and what brings me joy in my life. So there could have been a little bit of an argument or something recently around something like that. Yeah, door to value. They are valuing who you are and understanding that if they've kind of taken you for granted in the past, Pisces, they recognize that maybe they've missed you or you've missed them or whatever this is. And that, you know, it's like there's more than one fish in the sea, right? There's millions. So it's either you're going to express and have fun with me and see my value and my worth and love me for who I am, be around me for who I am, or I've got other options available to me at this time and I'm going to take those. You know, I can go do all these other things. I don't have to spend it with you if you don't value who I am. And I do feel like somebody is finally taking action towards you to knock off this piss poor behavior or this piss poor you know, mindset that they may have had for a while, where there was a pause and they just didn't give a whole lot, or you weren't giving a whole lot. But now there's like, I don't want to take this for granted. I don't want this to be a particular thing. The star Aquarius energy, you could be dealing with an Aquarius where they're coming in and they're trusting that, you know, they're being drawn back to you. They're being drawn into this for a reason. They're willing to put in the work, time to heal. They, again, seeing what it is you're worth. And then, yeah, they probably left you feeling confused, stressed out, exhausted for a while. And it may started to even get you to question, yeah, there's a Seven of Cups and adjacent possibilities, being spoiled for choice. Could have brought you into this space of not feeling so great about yourself. And it's like, now that you're stepping back into your power, this person is recognizing your value. Remember, people treat you the way that you allow them to treat you, right? We teach people how to treat us. So if we allow them to play us for fools, they're going to play us for fools, and that's all the more they see us as. When you step up and say, I'm worthy of love, I'm worthy of these things, I'm deserving of being happy and living this wonderful life, they're going to have to meet you where you are. And I do feel like this is this space of awakening, of going, I am worth more than what people give me credit for. I might have some work to do. I might have a little ways to go. But I know that I deserve more than this. You know, mediocre isn't enough. So, and Spirit's saying, or even at convenience. So that's a very important point there, Pisces. Yeah. Moving on to calmer waters and trusting. There you are, Empress, right? Like, you're standing in your own power. You're feeling better about life. You're looking beautiful. You're looking vibrant, and somebody is acknowledging that for you this weekend. And it does. It brings you comfort. It brings you love. It brings you joy. It brings you peace. If you're not trying to make babies, be responsible. Plain and simple. Be responsible this weekend. Just saying. All this little lovey-dovey, like getting close to you kind of feel, like, careful, Pisces. Family planning 101, right? Don't make dumb decisions. But if you are, if that's what, I say if you're making dumb decisions, but if that's what you want to do, looks like a fine time to me. So, all right, Pisces, that's that, guys. I hope you found parts of this reading resonated for you. Again, check your sun, your moon, your rising, Venus, cross watcher. Thank you for joining as well. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe, take care of each other, be kind, be loving, be compassionate. Most importantly, work on yourself through this full moon. This is the end of a lot of karmic situations and new situations beginning for us. So, all right, guys. If you found this reading resonated, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Sending you guys so much love. If you're interested in personal readings, reach out. Information is in the description box below and the about section of the page. I look forward to hearing from you all. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.